straight from the soul with it. Yeah.
So ESPN NBA insider Bobby Marks was on Alan Silver radio show, and they were discussing the possibility of the Lakers potentially signing a max free agent summer of 2019. Alan Silver asked Bobby Marks, out of all the names that's free agents in 2019, is there a name out there that you think might be more realistic other than Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler? So we hear names like Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, but he asked Bobby Marks, who does he think will be more realistic for the Lakers to sign? Alan Silver was expressing that he doesn't know how realistic it would be for Klay Thompson or Kevin Durant to join with how much success the Warriors are having. But he asked him, is there a name out there that who would have a greater likelihood of really entertaining the Lakers? So Bobby Marks responded by saying, I think you are right about the other two names, Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. Unless things go sideways this year, the likelihood is those guys will be back and go to state. I think realistic names would be Kawhi Leonard, and we will see what happens in Toronto. Then, of course, Jimmy Butler. Those would be your two if I'm the Lakers. I think they are realistic targets. The big names going into next summer, I would think Kawhi would be the name that's most realistic. And if I'm the Lakers, I would have his name circled. Now, you've been hearing me say this time and time again, but, honestly, I don't think the Lakers will just settle for Kawhi Leonard. I think they would love the idea of having, of signing both Kawhi Leonard and Klay Thompson to play alongside LeBron James. I just feel like even if the Lakers were to solely sign Kawhi, it wouldn't necessarily put them over the top against the Golden State Warriors or, possibly the Rockets, but not the Golden State Warriors. Like, honestly, I just don't think Kawhi will entertain the idea of re-signing with the Raptors. I think he really wants to be a Laker, for brand purposes, being in California, the atmosphere, the type of energy in Los Angeles. We all know he ain't gonna sign with the Clippers. But I just think that he is all business. Like, he's quiet, stays in the gym, and will just use the Raptors as a stepping stone for right now to get where he originally wanted to go. And that's with the Lakers. I just think his personality doesn't fit being around a person like Drake, with Drake on the sideline and cheering and being all hype. And I don't know if that's his persona on the television, but from what I see, I just don't think that type of vibe fits Kawhi Leonard. He's more laid back and reserved. Of course, Staples Center is hype. You guys gonna have celebrities in the building, but I just don't think that you're gonna have people like Drake. And Toronto is a great city. It seems as though it's a great city. I ain't ever been to Toronto, but I'm just saying, it seems like a great city. But I just think that Los Angeles is a destination that Kawhi Leonard really wants to be. I don't think him and Drake personalities mesh well, but it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. What's really going to be interesting to see is when Kawhi Leonard, will he be booed when he goes to play in San Antonio? Also, and there's been reports that Kawhi Leonard is back practicing, so it seems as though he's nearly fully healthy. I'm not sure how true this was. I was actually watching one of Kevin Hart's shows, and Skip Bayless was on there, and Skip Bayless was just explaining how Kawhi Leonard kind of faked the injury, or it wasn't as bad as he made it seem. And Skip Bayless was also talking about how close he was to the Spurs doctors. So I don't know how true it is, but we'll just have to wait and see. But like I said, I don't think the Lakers are just going to settle for Klay Thompson solely, or just settle for just signing Kawhi Leonard. I mean, if they just have those two players, I think that's fine, because if no other player chooses to sign, then you have no other choice. But I just think the Lakers will make the necessary moves to try to get both, to acquire both Klay Thompson and Kawhi Leonard, and potentially have this big show out versus the Boston Celtics, in 2021. That's a long time from here. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the Lakers signing Kawhi Leonard is more realistic, or do you think Klay Thompson is more realistic? I just wanted to relay that news to you guys. You guys get in that comment box, like, share, subscribe. I'm out.